Actually, today, the same question that Jesus asked his disciples, who do you say I am? Is the question we need all to ask ourselves. God is not interested much in how people look at him in general. He wants those who have chosen, especially we as his disciples, because we are witnesses in the world of him, in the world that we live. He is very, very much interested to know how we see him, how we believe in him. And I would like to take this opportunity of having Lily here, who is soon will receive the first sacrament of our faith, the baptism, to start the pilgrimage of faith. She has already started by wishing and praying to receive the Holy Spirit, to receive God in her life. Who is in her? She is starting to discover him. And the sacraments that she will be receiving, she will receive two today: the baptism and the Holy Communion. Later she will receive confirmation, and then later the other sacrament. But in these two, she is already starting the pilgrimage of faith, so that she could also answer the question, who do you think I am? This is the question that we all receive. And I ask Lily to come up here. Before we do the baptism, I ask her to answer a few questions so that we all know why she has decided, coming from China, why she has decided to embrace our faith, coming from so many thousands of miles away from here. Lily, the first question I would like to ask you, how did you decide in the very, very beginning that there is something missing in your life, that you want to search for something greater, something that you want to believe in? How did you find God, in other words, in your life? Face the people.
Maybe I read a small book about the Bible, some stories, and then I started reading about this, and then I started more and more, and then I also went to the church in China, and I started feeling something, like one part from my heart, and then later on after I came to Malta, many churches, and also I love traveling. I went to Italy, I went to Switzerland, France, and Australia, and also I went, first things I went to visit the church, because for me, church is, there has some power to let me want to go, you know, I feel peaceful, I want to share everything in the church, so I think there's some power is waiting for me.
How old were you when you started to feel the need of finding this power in your life?
Over 7 years.
Over 7 years ago?
Yes.
Yes, so you were already an adult in your life?
Yes.
Yes. But when you were a child, were you given any spiritual training or learning in your childhood, in school or with your parents?
No, what I learned is from our traditional way, you know, traditional way, how to treat parents, how to treat friends, neighbors, but after I learned more about Christian, how I learned from the church, I noticed what we follow in fact is we are following God.
And how do you feel now that you have learned a little bit more about the Catholic Church? How do you feel now about it?
Now, you know,
How long have you been in Malta?
5 years and a half.
And did you notice in Malta good examples from the Christians that you meet?
Yes, because I think the Maltese are, how to say, you have the most warmest heart in the world.
Well, we don't believe that much, but hearing you, it makes us feel well. Thank you. And now you are going to receive baptism. What do you intend to do to continue in this pilgrimage that you are starting now? What do you intend to do more so that you know more about God and about your faith?
For me, this is a very big step of my life because I'm going to get married very soon, and I hope later even me, my family, or my kids will always follow God to be how to say
in the right way of life. Yes. Okay, so now we proceed to baptize you, and we wish you that God will keep blessing you with this faith, and that you will be witness of this faith to many other people whom you meet in your life.
Thank you.